Beyond Mamushi? Let's review it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another Anthwood Movie Mania, and it is review time. I have decided to take the last couple of weeks off because I burnt myself out doing so much content, but I've rested up and now we are back. We're going to be trying to do weekly content or every couple of weeks depending on how I'm feeling. But this is review time. I want to give a big shout out to Martin Daniels and the people who've made this film. They've reached out to me asking me to review it. So I was more than happy to accept and get this review out there. So this film is called Beyond Mamushi. It is 49 minutes long, written and directed by Martin Daniels. So a big shout out to asking me to review this. So thank you again. So this film is all about a new couple, Kate and Chris. They move into this new place and everything seems fine. They're going all lovable. They think they're living a perfect life. And then Kate finds this box underneath the stairs. She finds a little card with Emma Mamushi, adult and psychotherapist. And then as things start to go on through the film, we find out that things aren't exactly as perfect as what they perceive life to be. We found out that Chris is a very controlling boyfriend, and it has a massive impact on Kate because we find out that he is not physically but mentally abusing her. So she starts taking tablets to try and control it, and then she starts seeing hallucinations. But it is an interesting take to see that other side of the coin, because obviously with Chris being a mental abuser, we see that dark side of the actual pain that Kate is going through within her mind herself. Like, it's mentally breaking down. And it's so sad to see because she feels less confident in herself. She's losing her self-esteem. She just doesn't know how to react around Chris. But this is something that happens in real life. Like, it happens in loads of relationships where even on the women's side of it, so it can go either way because women can be physical and mentally to the bloke. So obviously this film could spin either way, depending on how you look at it. So you could easily say, oh, she's mentally abusing him. But I mean, in this film, like, it's obviously he's mentally abusing her, but like, you could either like see it in real situations. But then she finds the card of either Emma Mamusha, and she rings her up saying, look, I need help dealing with this problem. So Emma Mamusha comes round and she explains everything that's going on. And she goes, right, the only way to get rid of this rotting infestation in the relationship is to kill him. So Kate is taken by surprise. She's like, well, there's no way I can kill him. She goes, that's the only way you're going to get rid of the dead rot in this relationship. So as the film goes on, we see Kate building up to that, and then she keeps meeting up with Emma Mamushi again, and then at the end of it, she pretty much kills the boyfriend. She kills Chris. She finally builds up that courage because she has had enough. Things happen with his father as well that I won't go into, but then she kills Chris, and then she thinks she's freed herself from that pain and anguish. But then we meet Emma again, and it turns out that, I don't know if the people were going this way, but it turns out that she was just a spirit living in that house, because we find out that Emma, was in that same situation with her husband, where he was controlling mentally, possibly physically. We don't really get that, but it could be the case. And Emma ends up killing herself because she couldn't take it no more. Now, this for me, I don't know if the director was going this way, but the spirit of Amy resides in that house. So I don't know whether it was infecting on both of them at the time. So like Chris could have been Amy's controlling husband, and Amy could have been infecting onto Kate. And at the end we see Kate do something, possibly trying to free herself from this full situation. But then that's the question again. With Amy still being that spirit in that house, whoever moves into that house, like after that, whichever couple moves back into that house, will the same thing happen? Will it just be on a constant loop of living that same outcome from Amy onto their relationship, passing it on to the next one? So that could be like another, I mean, it could possibly be a sequel to that, like on a constant loop, living in that situation. But yeah, I want to give it a big, like, this story just goes to show like what physical and mental abuse in a relationship can actually be. So it was really interesting to take. So I really want to give a massive shout out to Martin Daniels and the people who made this, and for asking me personally to review this film, because I actually thoroughly enjoyed it, and the twists and turns that it took through this film. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, Beyond Mamushi, it's on YouTube right now. It's 49 minutes long, and I just flew through it. It was very engaging, very great to watch. So again, a massive thank you to Martin Daniels, and be sure to check out Beyond Mamushi. As always, I'm Anthony with Movie Mania. This was just a quick little review of that film. Massive shout out again for letting me do this. As always, I'm Anthony with Movie Mania. Please leave your likes, your comments, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I'll see you later.